Okay, so this is card number 8 that I created with January's 2024 Paper Pumpkin. And it's just a really cute little stand-up card here. I'm going to show you how I did that. So in here, I have a piece of 8.5 by 11 that's scored at 1 inch, 2 inches, and 5.25 inches. So you're going to take that, and if you've got your kit, I have a piece of basic white that I've cut, and all these instructions, all these measurements will be on my blog. And I have this strip that I cut from a piece that was left over from the paper pumpkin that I was doing some earlier kits with, okay? And so I'm just gonna attach that right there. And then we're going to attach that. Well, let's let that dry for a minute. Let's go ahead and put this together. And I'm going to grab my other adhesive here. So I like my Stamp and Seal. I'm a Stamp and Seal girl. And so make sure I'm on screen here. And this is going to go right in the middle. Okay. So it's going to go on this section right, oops, wait a minute, let's get this turned over the right way. So this is going to go up, down. Okay, now it is right way. I had it the right way. Okay, and this is going to go in that middle section. So this is going to be like a mountain valley fold right here in the front. So mountain, valley, and then this is going to be a mountain. So it gets folded under. Okay, now let's go ahead and attach this to the front here. I'm just going to check and make sure this is recording okay. Of course, it's not getting me, it's not letting me see. Okay, that gets attached to the front. There we go. Okay. And then this is 4.25 or 5.5, and I scored it at 4.25. So this is the tag from the Paper Pumpkin kit, and I'm just going to attach that to the front of that piece of cardstock. Ooh, sticking to my fingers. I'm not going to glue it all the way up because it is going to fold over at one point. So this is worse than glue. So I'm going to just align this at the bottom and come up the sides, and it might be a little bit narrower. This is cut at 2 1/8. It's just a hair shorter, but that's okay, not quite as wide. And I'm just going to trim these corners off so that they match. I don't really want to see them. And the same at the bottom down here, the tag. Let's do it the right way or I'll be cutting the wrong part. Okay, now I'm going to glue this onto the bottom. I want a good strong hold, so I'm going to use the glue. I think I'll get better with that thing as time goes by. And I'm just going to attach this all the way down, leaving a little bit showing on the left edge. Okay, and then I'm going to fold my card up. That is crucially important. And flip this over, and you can see it's only going to be like 1/8 of an inch that actually attaches right here. So you're going to want to go real close on the edge here with your adhesive and just press that down. Now, if you don't like the way that looks, you could put a piece of white on the back here, or I guess if you want to sign it, you'd want to put a piece of white back there. I hadn't thought about that too much. Okay, so now let's go back and do our front. So I have a little greeting tag that came out of the paper pumpkin. And my greeting is I'm going to send you something a little special. And I'm going to use, oh, this pad hasn't been used enough. It's Gorgeous Grape, and it's not a color that I use frequently. So I'm going to stamp with Gorgeous Grape on this little tag. And then I'm going to attach that to this tag, which I cut using the die, the coordinating dies for this. So we're just going to attach that right here. Looks about even. All right, and then I'm going to use some dimensionals on the back of that. Now your dimensionals came in your paper pumpkin kit. So I'm just going to put a couple of dimensionals in there to hold that up. And we could lay this down and put this on because I want it where it's going to be seen when it's opened or closed. Just a little something for you. Now, for the leaves, this is the, I wish I had one of them. This is that whole big bunch of leaves in your kit, and I cut the right side off. I cut the two right ones off, so I did that. And then when I got to this point, I no longer had any left on the left side to put on the left side. So I went to the kit, the dies for the lavender, and I just cut out using the painted lavender dies. So we're going to attach that. Ooh, which side's the good side? That one was. We're going to attach that onto here as well, because I just felt like it needed a little bit more green behind it. Because this blends in so much that I just felt like it needed that. So I just cut one of those and attached that. And then for this, the lavender, it's way too long, so let's cut it off. And I'm just going to go down here and just round the tip on that. And that looks about right. And then I think I popped that up on dimensionals. I did. So now we need some mini dimensionals, which were not in the kit. But if you don't have them, you can purchase them through my store. I'm going to add two more. It's kind of a long piece. Oops. Okay. If you poke in the center, it usually pulls it up a little bit. If I do it with the tweezers, I can do it all in one action, huh? Okay. So there is my flowers, my stem of flowers, just like that. And then I need some linen thread. So I figured out if you cut about 14 inches of linen thread, you can tie a double bow. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull this over, tie my bow. 14 inches is plenty enough. Just trim that and trim this a little bit because it's way too long. and just attach that with a glue dot. Grab my glue dots here. And I'm just going to go right at the bottom right there. And that is card number 9. So I'll see you at card number 10. Thanks.